What a wonderful movie scene. Can you just see the train approaching the railway station of Lat, Vietnam? Let's just go more in the details and I will show you exactly how it looks. Let's see the train carriage, how it's structured from the inside. I'm so curious to see how it looks in the inner side. Hi everyone, guess what? Today we are in Dalat, more precisely at the Dalat Central Station, and today I will take you with me in order to discover the vintage train. Are you ready? What you waiting for? Let's go. I will take you with me. Hi everyone, guess what? We will be visiting actually the museum of the trains of Dalat. It's costing 50k because I'm not going to Trai Mat, by the way. To Trai Mat, the train is costing 200k, which I don't think I will have enough time. Xin chào. Okay. And let's just figure it out over here how it works and how the train are. Xin chào. Okay. Come on. Okay. And here it is, the iconic landmark of the train station of Dalat. Insane. It's just 37 minutes from the night market, so by walk you can literally just achieve this place. All right, and thanks God it's not raining. Has been raining all the day long, but now let's stop it. You just see how cute though. All right. Let's see more in the details inside and outside where the trains are placed, how they look. Yes. Welcome everyone to one of the most fascinating and historic places in Dalat, Vietnam, the famous Lat Railway Station. Today, I bought a ticket to explore this beautiful station and to experience one of the most unique vintage trains ride in Southeast Asia. From the moment you arrive here, it feels like stepping back in time. Lat Railway Station is not just a train station, it's a piece of history. It's considered one of the most beautiful railway stations in Vietnam and was once known as one of the most beautiful stations in all Indochina. The station was designed by two French architects, Moncey et Reveron, and the construction started in the 1930s. The station was finally completed in 1938 during the French colonial period. At the time, Dalat was becoming a popular mountain resort for French officials and wealthy travelers looking for fresh air and cooler temperatures. One of the first things you notice is the unique architecture. The station looks very different from most train stations around the world. The three sharp roofs at the front represent the three peaks of Lam Biang mountain, one of the most famous landmarks near Dalat. The design is a combination of French art, deco style, and local Vietnamese influences. Some people say it resembles railway stations in southern France, while others notice similarities with other traditional houses from Vietnam's Central Highlands. This mix of European and local architecture gives the station its very special identity. Honestly, to me, it really looks like the French side of Switzerland. But I'm talking about the city of Dalat, I'm not talking about the railway station. Anyways, the yellow walls, colorful windows, and triangular roof actually creates a very elegant and timeless atmosphere. Even after almost 100 years, the station still looks impressive today. Inside the station, you can find old ticket counters, wooden benches, vintage signs, and historical decorations that help visitors imagine what train travel looked like many decades ago. Walking through the station feels like visiting a living museum. Every corner tells a story. One of the biggest attractions here is definitely the collection of vintage locomotives and trains carriages displayed outside. The most famous one is the old steam locomotive, painted in black and red colors. This locomotive was powered by coal. Workers had to continuously feed coal into the furnace to create steam pressure. That steam powered the engine and allowed the train to move through the mountains. The locomotive itself is mainly made of steel and iron. These materials were chosen because they could actually withstand high temperatures and heavy use. Steam trains were extremely powerful, but they also required a lot of maintenance and manpower. When you stand next to it, you can actually immediately feel how massive and strong these machines were. Many visitors are surprised to learn that the railway connecting Dalat to the coast was one of the most ambitious engineering projects ever built in Vietnam. The original railway line connected Dalat with Tap Cham near the coastal central Vietnam. The total length was about 84 kilometers because Dalat sit high in the mountains. Engineers faced enormous challenges during the construction. The slopes were so steep that the normal railway could not safely climb them. To solve this problem, engineers used a special called railway system imported from Switzerland. This system used a rack rail placed between the normal rails. Special locomotives could grip the center rail and safely climb steep mountain sections. At the time, only few railways in the world used this technology. This made the Lat Railway famous among engineers and railway enthusiasts around the world. The journey passed through mountains, forests, tunnels, and valleys. It offers some of the most spectacular train views in Southeast Asia. Unfortunately, during the wars in Vietnam, large sections of the railway were heavily damaged. Many tracks, bridges, and tunnels were destroyed. After the war, restoring the entire railway became very expensive. As a result, most of the original route was abandoned. Today, only a short section of approximately 7 kilometers remain operational between the Lat station and Trai Mat station. This is actually the train ride that visitors can enjoy today. The trip is not long, but it's very scenic. During the journey, passengers can see flower farms, vegetable fields, greenhouses, pine forests, and beautiful landscapes surrounding the Lat. The train moves slowly, which actually makes the experience even more enjoyable. It allows you to appreciate the scenery and imagine what traveling were looking like decades ago. Many tourists chose this ride because it feels peaceful and nostalgic. Inside the train carriages, the atmosphere is completely different from modern trains. Most of the interiors are decorated with polished wood panels, vintage furniture, and classic detail inspired by all European railway travel. The wooden elements create a warm and elegant feeling. Some sections use natural hardwood finishes that give the wagons the luxury appearance. Large windows allow passengers to enjoy panoramic views throughout the journey. The design focuses on comfort, charm, and nostalgia rather than speed. Some of the restored carriages even include decorative lamps, vintage style curtains, and historical design details that can recreate the atmosphere of early 20th century train travel. The station itself also offers more than just 8 trains. Visitors can find exhibition spaces, souvenir shops, cafes, and areas displaying historical photographs showing the construction of the railway and the development of the Lat through the years. There are also displays explaining the history of coffee production in the region, which is one of the reasons why the Lat became so important economically. The fertile soil and the cool climate of the Central Highlands make this region ideal for growing coffee. Today, Dalat is famous not only for flowers and tourism, but also for high quality coffee production. Many visitors enjoy drinking local coffee while admiring the historical station and watching the trains arrive and depart. One of the frequent questions many people ask is why the train does not continue all the way to Nha Trang or other coastal cities anymore. The answer is simple. The original railway suffered severe damages during wartime, and rebuilding the entire mountain railway will require enormous investment. The route includes difficult terrain, tunnels, bridges, and steep mountain sections. Because of these challenges, only the Dalat to Trai Mat section was restored for tourism. Even though the railway no longer reaches the coast, the preserved section still allows visitors to experience a small part of this incredible engineering achievement. At the end of the journey, the train arrives at the Trai Mat. This area is famous for its local markets, peaceful atmosphere, and especially the beautiful Lim Phuoc Pagoda. Many tourists visit the pagoda before returning to the Lat. The combination of history, architecture, engineering, and the natural beauty makes this train ride one of the most unique experiences in Vietnam. Dalat railway station is so much more than a transformation hub. It's a symbol of the city history. It represents a time when ambitions and engineers together built a railway through the mountains, when steam locomotives crossed forests and valleys, and when train travel was considered one of the most elegant ways to explore the world. Today, nearly a century after its construction, the station continues to welcome visitors from all around the world. It remains one of the most iconic landmarks in Dalat and one of the best places to discover the city's fascinating past. If you visit Dalat, this is definitely one experience that you should not miss. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today on this journey through the history, architecture, and vintage railway culture here at the incredible Dalat Railway Station. And sorry for my bad English, but English is definitely not my mother language and it's not my first language at all. Wow, these pictures, OMG, guys. I want to try something else. Just check it out. Get some flowers. Okay, check it out. Look at this. No, check.
À,
Đấy.
này kiểm tra, hỏi mình kiểm tra đi, check đi.
You like?
Rồi,
Van or hop?
ok.
Van?
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Look at this. Look at this, guys. Được rồi?
Yes, very good.
À, wow, Instagram.
Đẹp mà. Ê, nó lấy hết
Trời
cái này
ơi.
luôn.
Okay. Okay, it's time to go, guys. Look at this.
Sao vô đây đứng cầm. À, để nó chụp.
Very nice. Model. Instagram.
Đứng.
And this is with my phone, by the way. Wow.
Anh đâu?
Look at this.
Yes.
Ah.
For your family. Or your
Yeah, for my
boyfriend.
family.
Yes. Ê, Văn Anh đưa. Đấy.
All right.
Thôi, được rồi. nhiều lắm rồi.
Okay,
Okay,
check.
thank you.
Check, check, check.
Check hàng Việt bên kia.
Nice.
Đây
Giờ
nè.
6 lại cho Văn Anh chụp cho. Rồi chụp cho nó. Chụp đi
Okay.
chứ đi tranh thủ chứ xíu nữa không bà, xíu
Thank
nữa
you.
nó tấu.
Huh?
Yes.
Van?
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 Yes.
Van. Okay, okay, good.
Good. Thank you
Cheers.
very
Bye
much.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh.